And welcome back to Epic Pause. Still playing Back to the Future. We're about to prank call Doc's house.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Oh wait, I gotta pick the. Oh no, here it goes.
Old rotary spines.
Brown residence.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. I say he's calling.
And hangs up.
Really?
Yep, back in time. That's how
Doc
it was.
never told me he worked at the
No,
courthouse.
everyone asked, "Who's speaking?" Nope, not back then. Everyone trusted everybody.
So, yeah, I just told your murderer exactly where you were and what you were doing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, also, watch this. Watch when I try to go into the soup kitchen.
Knife in the bowl.
Something like that. Pulls out again.
Kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Wow.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'd put it down
We're out of
fast,
here.
too.
Yeah, we're out of here before he murders us.
Wow.
Alright, now it's time to go to the courthouse. Alright. Oh, dramatic music playing in the background.
Oh, he has a duty to perform.
Oh, yeah. But, yep, we're gonna cut through the park. It's a lot faster than going all the way around.
And there's a no walking on the grass sign.
I'm pretty sure there is, but we're gonna walk on it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I meant to say there was no.
Oh, look, it's Einstein. And,
What is he
and the
barking
funny
at?
thing is, you see how he's barking
Yeah.
at that one part of the tree?
Yeah.
That'll become more apparent later on when in the later parts of the game. Because, you know, time travel.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's funny. Because, yeah, well, when we get there, you'll see what I'm talking about. But, yep. Wait, yep, here we go. Courthouse. And then, boom, up, there's younger Doc.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Judge.
Yeah, it's what his father is.
Judge Brown?
Mm-hmm.
Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown.
Yeah, look at
but I
him.
am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important
17,
business to
yeah.
transact.
He's smart. Back in his time, he was one of like the geniuses. Alright, now he's gonna be mumbling to himself a lot.
And even in current time, he would still be considered a genius.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, if I can catch up to him.
Oh my gosh, he's walking.
Oh yeah, I know. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's a run button, but I can't remember what. Stop pressing that.
His crippling disability.
There we go.
Oh.
Circle.
Listen,
is
Emmett, you
what I
don't know me,
forgot.
but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
So what are you doing? We're gonna be one of those
important business
pesky
you're up
people
to.
that keep asking people.
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
Exactly.
That's how important it
That's
is.
how important it is. So important that you don't know what it is. Hold on. So that's what we're supposed to do. I hear you working on rocket dribble. I like this part right here.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest
Yeah, look at
thing
that
from
smile.
my own
Wow.
area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
Oh yeah.
It's true.
I'm a scientist. Watch
scientist.
this.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bones
the
connected to the
leg bones
thigh
are
bone?
connected to the thigh bone?
Fascinating.
Amazing.
Wow.
But yeah, okay, here, I'm working on a rocket drill.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your
I don't
lab.
think he was born yet.
Invention?
No, yeah, he was. He was around this time. This
You
was
must have
close
me
to
mixed
World
up
War
with
II.
somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
That's a lie.
Yep. Well, we can't help him right now. He's gonna keep muttering and going around this. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward. I forgot about that. It's a lot easier on the computer if you point and click because he'll go to there. But since this is a controller, if it's on a fixed camera angle, he'll sometimes be wonky. So we don't know why Doc is the way he is, or at least young Doc. So we're gonna call young Doc Emmett and just Doc, older Doc, because it'll be a lot easier. So let's talk to Doc.
Doc!
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Well,
Before we go to that, we're gonna
I
say
saw my
this.
grandpa.
I saw my grandpa.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
but there he's not.
Yep.
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a
That
humble
was his,
accountant with your
name.
grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
That plays an important part later on too. So hold on, there's a. Wait. So yeah, we're gonna. Real quick, we're just gonna talk about this other weird stuff
I
because
know
it's
this
fun.
really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
There it is.
Oh,
Yep,
well,
no
that's
time
all
or
right.
place, just random.
Why'd you bring it here?
Yeah, what's
Because the
here?
bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell him.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we saved me from a grisly death in 1931.
Exactly. Look at that face.
Wow.
So we're gonna talk about Edna real quick.
Yeah.
What do you know about Edna Strickland?
Edna, we never really socialized when I was younger. She was a few years older than me, and we traveled in different socioeconomic circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember. Ask Edna, the etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have seen her when the hippies started showing up in the 60s. She just about lost her mind.
Well, I think
That
she did.
would explain a
Yeah, I
lot.
think that pretty much broke her down somewhat. All right, now last thing about Kid Tannen because we're
What's
gonna
the
need to know
story
about
with
him a
this
bit.
kid Tannen jerk anyway?
Biff's father? By this time next year, he'll be pulling down a life sentence in San Quentin. There was even a song about it.
Wait, if Biff will be born in 1938 and Kid will be in prison,
As I recall, he escaped from prison in 1937 for about 3 hours.
Yep.
Wow.
that's a busy 3 hours.
Oh yeah.
No kidding.
See, yep.
Wow.
See, it's like, wait a second. If that's Biff's father, he was born in 1938, then how did he get over? Because he escaped for 3 hours and got his groove on.
Nice.
But all right, then. So now we know everything else. But and finally, what is he doing in?
How'd you wind up in jail in
Yeah, so why is he
1931
here
anyway?
anyway?
During my trip to the past, I decided to look into one of Hill Valley's unsolved mysteries.
The fire at the speakeasy.
Find out who that did. Who did that too?
I thought I was safely hidden across the street. But when the fire started, there was a tremendous explosion, and I was knocked unconscious by a stray brick.
Ow.
When I woke up,
Wow.
I was here in jail, charged with arson.
That's horrible.
I know. Worse yet, I still don't know who started the fire.
Oh yeah, we found out who did that later on in the episodes too. So where have you been?
Where you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable
Oh yeah,
teenagers.
they're teenagers now. I forgot about that. Yeah, because after the end of the animated series, he was watching them grow up. Like he was the I guess the young uncle who Marty was. But yeah, so yeah.
Well, I met your younger self,
Great.
and I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
Yeah.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You're gonna.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What?
Well, it has been
What?
50 years. So
Oh,
he's kind of
Father.
forget about some things.
What's he
Yep.
got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections. So I carefully kept
Yeah,
them under
like I said,
wraps,
these big words.
practicing science and
I
art
gotta look
hours,
up a lot
away
of
from
these
his
things
prying
about
eyes.
playing this game.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him. But right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
Oh,
Alright,
he's
so we gotta trick
paranoid.
him.
Okay.
So
That makes sense, though.
oh yeah, so now we're gonna talk
Why
to
does
him.
your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never
Yep.
mutter.
Uh-huh.
The Hill Valley Expo!
And just out of nowhere.
Expo?
Yes,
Tourette's.
the Expo.
Lovely.
How could I have forgotten?
So
In a few
he's
months,
telling
a
us
younger me
why
will
he's
put on a
muttering, we just
demonstration
gotta
of the
figure
Hill
out
Valley
what he's
Exposition,
muttering
my
about, so we
first
can go back
public
to him and
foray
find out
into the
what
world
muttering
of
is about, talk
science.
to him and tell him
Everyone
muttering.
in town will be
So
there,
that he'll
including a
finally
number of
help
noted
us.
Yep,
inventors
get
who
the rocket
shaped my
power drill
career.
that will somehow
So,
magically
it was a big
use that no
success?
one else will see
No,
us.
it
Using
was a
big old
miserable
drill.
failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure. One which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of
Oh,
truth.
that's what you call it.
Yeah, that's what you call it. So we just need to tell
What
him.
do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
All right, then. So we know what we need to do.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget, we're on a bit of a deadline here.
And
yeah.
speaking of deadlines,
Oh yeah,
we have
pause.
to take an epic pause
So
here.
now we know what to do.
Yeah, we'll figure out how to get Doc's younger self to help us at this expo we have to go to.
Yeah, well, first we got to figure out what he's muttering about so we can help him to more concentrate on science than on law.
Yeah, and once we do, and that'll involve Biff's grandfather, won't it?
A little bit. He's going to have to help us out on a few things. And we're going to see our grandfather again, and that we're going to somewhat royally screw him over by accident. But anyway, till the next episode.
Yeah, we'll see you all in the next video.
Oh, yeah.